Hello, I'm Anna Rath, CEO of Vestaron. Fundamentally, what we are doing is introducing a novel class of molecules to the world of crop protection. That class of molecules is peptides, which are essentially just small proteins. The revolutionary thing about them is that they combine every bit the same efficacy as traditional small molecule synthetic chemicals with the safety and environmental attributes of biologics. And so you cannot have sustainable agriculture without crop protection. So crop protection accounts for about 40% of agricultural yields. And at the same time as the demands on agricultural production are increasing, the solutions available to growers are decreasing rapidly. So if you are a grower in the EU today, you literally have only 60% of the number of pesticides available to you that you had in 1990. So our belief is that ag chems today is roughly where the pharmaceutical industry was 40 years ago. What I mean by that is if you go back 40 years in pharma, it's all small molecule discovery and development, and they're hitting a wall. And they're hitting that wall because small molecules are really good at doing what they're supposed to do. They bind to their target receptor and they have a reliable effect. Problem is small molecules are also promiscuous. So they bind to things they're not supposed to bind to, and when they do that, they have off-target, often negative effects. And so what happened? Blockbusters got pulled from the market. As a result, increased regulatory scrutiny. As a result, increasing product development costs and timelines. As a result, dearth of innovation, and ultimately the rise of the biologics. So fast forward 40 years, and now 8 out of the 10 largest selling pharmaceutical molecules are proteins. The reason that proteins are such great pharmaceutical molecules and will be such great ag chem molecules is 2 reasons. The first is they have every bit that same specific drug to target interaction of the small molecules, but they're bigger molecules with bigger binding sites. So they are much more specific in what they bind to, much less of that off-target interaction. Other thing is that whereas small molecules can degrade into who knows what, and it can take them a long time to do so, proteins degrade into amino acids, so become just a nitrogen source in the environment. And so we believe that peptides have every bit the same disruptive potential in ag chems that proteins, that biologics had in pharma. In the world of ag chems, we've chosen to start with a focus on insecticides, and that is because that is where the dearth of innovation is most pronounced. So what we are doing is fundamentally going through and redrugging those multi-billion-dollar proven insecticidal receptor targets with safe, environmentally friendly peptides. Spear, our first peptide, launched in 2020. We have our second peptide already submitted to the EPA. We expect it to be on the market end of next year, a rich pipeline behind that. We expect to enter Mexico later this year, Canada early next year, and we also expect to submit our first registration to the EU early next year. And so that's all about insecticides, but our platform absolutely extends to other areas of crop protection, fungicides, bactericides, and so on, and then to broader applications of peptides, everything from consumer lawn and garden to animal health to personal care and pharma. So thanks very much.